Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Wing Diamonds. I am here today with a WIP in chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat, well, I'm just going to tell you about my week. Just a heads up, I am trying a new recording setup. Obviously I'm not at my usual table. I actually made up camp downstairs at their kitchen table, and it's just been so much better for recording and stuff like that, especially with going live on Twitch and stuff like that. Which I will talk more about that in a little bit. And this way, I'm not gonna wake my daughter up every time I try to record something, so yay. So I'm trying this out for now to see how it works out. I'm also filming differently. Instead of using my phone like normal, I am actually trying to use my webcam. So hopefully the audio, Jonesy, hopefully the audio and stuff is fine, especially since I'm downstairs and it's more echoey. And I will give you guys another heads up, my cats, I don't know why, but every time I go to record, suddenly it's playtime. So that's that situation. So today I am working on the reader. I'm very close to finishing this, so I kind of wanted just to keep working on it. So then next week's WIP and chat, I'll get back to the Moms Are the Real Superheroes. But yeah, so this week this is the reader. It's by Mage on Duty, and it's from Jada Gem Shop, which you can see right there. I am absolutely in love with this painting, and I'm pushing to get it finished because I need the space to work on others. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So for the stuff I'm using, I have my Firefly tray here with my dragon lid, but it's all the way over there behind another storage container. Excuse me. So yeah, I have my Firefly tray. This is the Ignite Plus. I absolutely love it. And I have to say, these drills from Jada Gem Shop fit perfectly in these trays. Absolutely perfect. Cover minder, or it's a trash minder. I got this from Mermaid Cavern. It was a little freebie with the stuff I ordered, and it's perfect. Especially for this painting, because, Nesta has a black heart. I'm using my Enablers Outpost pen, and we have our we have a metal tip. This is actually from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe. I got it with my last order of glue dots, which, speaking of glue dots, that's what's in here. We got a glue dot. And then I have in here, I have Strawberry Shortcake Mary Mud. Those are over here. Yeah, so, oops, that was almost bad. So yeah, I have Cinnamon Coffee Cake Glue Dots, and then the Strawberry Shortcake Mary Mud. So lots of delicious smells. And then for my washi tape, this is from Amanda Michelle Designs. I thought it was perfect, especially if you read the book series, you just know Valaris is located around mountains and it's in the night court, so it's stars and everything, so I thought it was perfect. And then for my containers, I am using my Elizabeth Ward containers, and then I also, since I had some overflow, I'm using my Tic Tac containers, which you would know if you watched my Kid Up in chat last week. So yeah, is that everything? I think it is. Okay. So how are you guys doing? My week has been weird, I will say that much. We were still dealing with Sydney's not napping for a bit there. She got a little bit better over the last few days, but last week was just a major struggle. And yeah, so on Wednesday yesterday, yeah, that's where I'm starting because I filmed on Tuesday. Like today, I'm also filming on a Tuesday. So yeah, on Wednesday, it was Drake's first chorus concert. And unfortunately, I could not go. Sydney decided to skip her nap, and she also only slept for maybe 20 minutes on her first nap. So we were like, well, we cannot delay her bedtime, and sure enough, she was a mess. She was having a rough time. She was angry and crying, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I can manage this at a concert. So I opted to stay home so that way I could take care of her or get her to bed early and everything like that. And then turns out it was a good thing I stayed home, because this is the concert that my fiance's ex-wife's parents were at, and they don't, her mom doesn't like me because I'm the home wrecker. So yeah. So apparently she was there, and so my fiance was like, yeah, you're probably happy you weren't there. Plus, I'm also not too, like, I haven't seen his ex-wife since the whole altercation, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And I'm still angry about that. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's probably better that I don't see her right now for the time being. So yeah. But on the bright side, I did get to see a recording of the concert. And oh my goodness, you guys, we have a little diva in our family, a little attention, like star of the show, attention hog, the whole thing. Like, he was so funny. And we also have a kid who's got no rhythm whatsoever. That's the funny part too. He because like they did like little dance moves and stuff like that within some of the songs, because they did like Grand Old Flag and your typical elementary school songs, and like with it they had like some little hand motions to go along with it, but he was like 3 beats behind on every single hand motion. It was really funny. and that's like when I was watching the recordings, like I could hear my fiance laughing and stuff like that at certain things he was doing. But I think the best one was at the end of one of the songs, he bowed. Nobody else bowed but him. And I don't know if he felt like that was the song you were supposed to bow it during, but it was just really funny. He like bowed and done this like spin around thing and everything. I was just like, oh my god. It was really funny. So yeah, that was Wednesday. Yeah, for the most part it was just juggling the angry baby. And it's not like, I mean, her teeth are completely broken through and they're still growing in, of course, but it doesn't seem like it's bothering her. So it's like, what's with this like lack of napping? And it was like most of the week last week, and I just can't pinpoint what was wrong and everything like that. Of course, like this week she's been napping better this week, thankfully. Yeah, I think it was like maybe 2 days ago she napped during both of her naps for the first time, and I was like, yes, finally. So yeah, that was Wednesday. What was Thursday? I don't really think I did much on Thursday. No, I did do something on Thursday. So I was on Wednesday night, I think it was, I was talking with the lovely Sophie over at Diamond Help Desk and a couple of other people who are in her Discord, and I was kind of toying with the idea of maybe live streaming on Twitch, because I enjoy doing this, like the recording and stuff like that. And I know like Twitch is starting to get diamond painters over there, and I was like, well, it'd be fun to give it a try, see how it goes, everything like that. And so I was talking to them, and I was like, so I'm thinking about doing this, but I don't know if like because I mean my viewership is still on the lower side over here. So I was like, I'm not sure if people would actually enjoy it or watch me or stuff like that, because I get that. Me and Sophie were talking about that too. It's just like that imposter syndrome in your head, like you would, like nobody would who would want to listen and stuff like that. And yeah, typical stuff that most creators, I'm sure, go through. So she was like, no, you should totally do it and give it a try, and because you never know what will happen. And I was like, yeah, that's true. And so I just got attacked by a drill. It's okay. One last bit of this painting, it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I decided to go for it, and I did my first stream on Thursday, and I started at like 9 o'clock because we had the boys last week, and we had to get them all in bed and stuff like that. So yeah, I was like, because we get them in bed about 8 o'clock or 8:30, and then that gave us like half an hour time to get everything, like last minute stuff set up and everything like that. So moved the whole setup down here, and so I went live on Thursday, and it was a blast. I actually was really surprised at how well it went, honestly, because a lot of lives you see a lot of technical difficulties and stuff like that, and so I was like, okay, what's gonna happen here? But we didn't really have any issues. I think it wasn't until the second night I was doing stuff was when we had some major issues, like not major issues, but my camera froze. But yeah, we decided, it went really well. I had a decent amount of people actually in there on Thursday. I know a couple of my friends tuned in and stuff like that, and then Sophie was there, and my girl Stealthy, and it was fun. We had a lot of fun conversations and stuff like that. And then so yeah, I went live at 9, and I went until midnight. Like, that's how much fun I was having. I'm like, man, I streamed for 3 hours and no problems. It was so much fun. Although I did run out of stuff to talk about, so I need to work out some things to make sure like I don't run out of content and stuff like that when there's like not a lot of people chatting and stuff. But yeah, that's going to become a regular thing though. I mean, obviously YouTube's not going to get affected at all. I'm still going to be doing my typical whip and chats here. I'll be doing my unboxings and small shop hauls and everything like that. That's not going to end. I'm just going to do Twitch as well, and I'll be over there twice a week on Thursdays and Saturdays. I go live at 9 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. And like my schedule is all set up on my Twitch and everything like that, and the description or the link to it will be in the description below. But you know, it's just Dragon Wing Diamonds over there as well. But yeah, that's my plan going forward. I'll be doing both YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, I really had fun with the live streams and everything like that. And who knows, maybe eventually I'll do lives over here on YouTube as well. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where I get with that. So Friday was a fun day. That was the release for the Diamond Up Art Club anniversary kits. And oh my goodness, it was so much fun. I hung out in Katie and Lindsay's lives, and I had a great time chatting with people and stuff like that, and listening to them talk about like what they are gonna get and everything like that, and just like reading the chat and seeing what everybody else was planning on getting. And then for me it was midnight because I am on the East Coast. But yeah, midnight rolled around, and oh my goodness, that was probably the most stressed I have ever been at a drop. I mean, well, no, I won't say it's the most stress. The most stress was the Enablers Outpost drop the weekend before. But it was the second most stressed I have been for a drop. And then, you know, all of us contemplating whatever, like what the discount code was going to be and everything like that. And like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had fun with it. And I did get the 2 paintings I wanted. I was going to get Moon Goddess at first. And then after Katie's unboxing of Pegasus Constellation and all of those fairy dust drills, I was like, nope, I'm getting that one. So, yep, I ended up getting Pegasus Constellation as well as Flower Mermaid, because out of all of my fantasy paintings I do not have a single mermaid. And I was like, what? How is that possible? Like, I mean, I guess mermaids don't call to me as much as like elves do. I'm definitely an elf person. As you could probably tell with like Forest Sprite, and I have Moon Elf, and yeah. So I'm more of an elf person than a mermaid person, but I don't know, there's something about Flower Mermaid that I just like fell in love with when I saw the image, and I'm like, you know, that's a cute one. I was only gonna get one painting, but then I noticed Pegasus Constellation, like, cause it was somebody in the VIP group was did her post of like the estimated prices of the paintings and stuff like that, and she's usually pretty spot on about it. And so I was like looking at it, I'm like, well, Pegasus Constellation's in the like $55, so free shipping is like $75. So obviously that means I need to buy a whole another painting, right, to get free shipping. And it was funny because like Katie and Lindsay were talking about this too, like that whole mindset of like, well, I might as well just get another painting to not pay shipping. And so yeah, that's what made me decide to go with the second painting. I'm like, okay, I'll get the Flower Mermaid then. Although I really wanted that castle, the pink castle with all of the ghosts in it. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty, and I want to play I Spy with ghosts. I really do. So that one's on the wish list, so hopefully I can get that at some point. And yeah, the discount code was nice too, so, you know, that discount code definitely helped with getting the paintings. So yeah, those have actually shipped out already too, and they will be here on Friday, I think. Whatever day is June 9th. Right, today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, they'll be here on Friday. Assuming there's no delays or anything like that, but hopefully there won't be. The only time I got painting delays is when they went through California, and since these are shipping from Texas, hopefully they won't go through California. So yeah, I'm really excited to get those. I'm looking forward to them. They're gonna be so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be hard not to start one of them once I get them, but gotta behave myself. I have a list. Oop. I have like four WIPs right now. 5 if you count the one I do only for my WIP and chats. So yeah, I have a lot of WIPs. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Okay. Downward arrow. Yeah, I'm like pushing through finishing this one so I can get started on my Luna Lovegood painting from Dreamer Designs, because I'm doing that one for Punked Out Diamonds, and then I got Primary Connection for Pride, and I've been working on that one on my live streams because it's all color blocking, so it's like a really easy one to work on while focusing on chat and talking and everything else. So it's been perfect for my live streams. And then I'm also working on Starry Night, but I'm not like as actively working on that one because Summer with the Masters is 2 months, and I got plenty of time. Although with the pace I'll probably end up going on that one, I'll probably be able to finish it pretty quick. So July I might be able to throw another painting in, so maybe, just maybe, Pegasus Constellation will get done in July. Well, we shall see. But, you know, I also got a lot other fun stuff on the way. Well, not a lot, but I have a painting for Sailor Summer in August, which I'm really excited about. I absolutely love Sailor Moon, and August is my birthday month, and I like flat out told Sophie, I'm like, girl, you like gave me the best birthday present ever. I get to work on a Sailor Moon painting on my birthday month, yes. So anyways, where are we at? We're at Saturday. So I didn't get a lot of sleep this week because of our weird schedules and stuff like that, and having to get up with boys in certain mornings and then taking care of the baby girl, plus the days that my fiance is in the office, and it was just a really rough week overall. So I didn't sleep a lot last week, and so when we got to Saturday, I was just I was done. I was on complete fumes, and yeah, Saturday I woke up with, like, it was my turn to wake up with Sydney, so I got up with her, and she woke up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, like she does every time I have to get up with her. On the mornings my fiance gets up with her, she sleeps until 9, but not on mornings when I have to get up with her. I'm up at 8. But yeah, so within like first 10 minutes of me being awake, like I went to use the bathroom, and like we've been dealing with the boys and trying to like remind them, like, hey, you need to at least put this toilet seat down, and you need to flush the toilet and all that stuff. But I walked in the bathroom, the toilet seat was not down, was up, and I was like, okay, well that's annoying. So that was the first thing. And then apparently Drake had asked if he could have some oatmeal for breakfast, which was up to Alex to make because, you know, Alex is capable of doing so. He's 11. So we're like, okay, well, Alex, just make sure you make him the oatmeal in the morning. So this oatmeal we also use for Sydney's lunches and stuff like that. So it's like, we're like, okay, well, make sure if you're going to eat it, you're going to eat it. You're not going to waste it. Right. Because you know how kids are. Got downstairs, and like the first thing Drake tells me is like, oh, well, Alex didn't make the oatmeal right, so I didn't eat it. And I'm like, wait, so you just wasted an entire bowl of oatmeal? And he just kind of like stared at me, and I just like turned around and I walked back upstairs and I went into the room and I got my fiance up. I'm like, I can't do this today. I can't do this. And so he came down and got the rest of the story, and thankfully, like, first off, they didn't use the oatmeal that is actually for Sydney, so didn't waste any of her oatmeal, thankfully. And then my fiance's like, well, you can have some cereal because you didn't eat the oatmeal. And then turns out, like, Alex just made it wrong. He didn't put it, like, it's like he didn't put, or he just did what the packaging said and just did those measurements, but then he didn't put it in for long enough, and I don't know, it's just a whole thing. So yeah, I ended up hanging out upstairs for like a decent portion of the day, and I was so moody and grumpy, and like I cried a lot, and I was like, man. And then my fiance looks at me, he's like, do you need a break and stuff like that? I'm like, or he's like, do you want to take a nap? I'm like, I think I need to. But we also were like trying to juggle more stuff because, I don't know if I told the Croc story last week on my live-in chat. So Alex has this really ugly pair of Crocs, orange Crocs, that he like was wearing everywhere because his mom, she got both boys new shoes a month or so ago, and Alex didn't like the shoes that she got him because his classmates were picking on him for them being Skechers, which I don't know. I guess Skechers are uncool right now. I don't know. I don't know what these kids go through, coolness wise. Crocs are cool, Skechers are not, apparently. So yeah, he bought himself this pair of Crocs, spent $50 on a pair of Crocs, which, oh my lord, like, why do you spend that much on Crocs? That's way too expensive for like some foam. Like, yeah. So we were trying, like, he was wearing his Crocs to school literally every day, and it's like, okay, you need to be wearing sneakers to school, not just Crocs. Like, they're good for like certain instances, like going out to the pool and stuff like that. Like, they're good for like use of like sandals, but they are not everyday shoes. So we made a deal with him where if he didn't wear his Crocs to school every single day, then we would buy him a new pair of sneakers. So, and like that, it worked. He didn't fight to wear his Crocs like a single day after that. Like Tuesday. Monday was Memorial Day. So yeah, Tuesday on, after Tuesday he didn't fight wearing his Crocs after the whole drama on Tuesday morning. So yeah, since he did his part of the bargain there on Saturday, the boys went to Kohl's to get him a new pair of shoes. But even better than that, my fiance comes with, like, I had slowly drifted off already, and he came upstairs and he's like, hey, I'm gonna take all 3 kids and we're gonna go to Kohl's. I'm like, what? Are you sure? And like, I was so groggy and stuff like that. So he's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry. You just get your rest. I'm like, okay. And then I fell back asleep. But I ended up sleeping pretty good, and I think I woke up about 2:30. And then they got back at around 3-ish, maybe, I think. So that worked out. I got some really good sleep, and I was feeling loads better after that because, oh my goodness, I needed to feel better. And then, like, I was also stressing too because it's like, oh man, I made this commitment to go live, and I am grumpy and tired and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, a nap is good. So after I took the nap, I felt really good and energized and was able to get through the rest of my day without too much issue. And then, yeah, Sydney had actually taken naps on that day too, so she was she was doing better. I was like, okay, good. We're on the upward swing. Okay, I saw you. This piece is very confetti heavy in certain parts, as expected from a jade painting, but I love it. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So yeah, that was Saturday. On Sunday, we went to my fiance's parents' house for lunch. It was funny too, because like we ordered from Jose Joe's, which is they're kind of like a mix. They have tacos and burritos and stuff, but they also have like burgers and stuff like that. And then I'm from the region of the garbage plate, which I'm not sure. I know a lot of people don't know about that, but it sounds horrible, I know. It's actually it's delicious. Basically, you take macaroni salad and like some sort of potatoes. Like for the most part, they do like the home fries, but like Jose Joe's, they do like a roasted potatoes in theirs. That's really yummy. But you can also do like french fries or something along those lines, or you can like swap something out for baked beans or anything like that. And then you put 2 either cheeseburgers or hamburgers or hot dogs on top, and then you like cover it in like a spicy meat sauce, and then I usually get it without the meat sauce though, because it upsets my stomach really bad. But yeah, it's basically just like this pile of food, and it's delicious. So that's what I got for lunch. Me, my fiance's dad, and Alex all got garbage. Well, I mean, Alex and his grandfather shared, but you know, we got to enjoy garbage plates. Wow, Sydney's not wanting to go down for a nap today. I'm just making sure there's no more arrows. No. So yeah, we had lunch over there, and then Sydney got her first pair of shoes, which I can actually show you. They were sitting right here because she tried to eat them earlier. Because she's my daughter. She tries to eat. She's a goat sometimes. Oh, order's here. Okay, you guys are gonna hear some noise. Our Instacart order just arrived. But yeah, she got her new shoes, and we put them on her, and she kind of just stood there. It reminded me of those like videos that you see of people putting like sweaters or like harnesses on cats, and then the cats just kind of fall over. That's kind of what she did, but she didn't fall over. She just kind of stood there like frozen in place, unsure how to move. Sorry about that noise. Yeah, being lazy and not going to the grocery store for a couple of things. So yeah, she kind of just stood there unsure what to do with her feet with these new devices on them, and it was pretty funny. And like we took her out, like we put them on her at first when we first got there to see how she would react to them, and she just kind of like stood and like did like that, I hit the hands like mom. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll take these off you for now, because we wanted to show off the fact that she's been walking. Oh yeah, she's walking, like regularly walking now. But we wanted to show off to my fiance's parents that she's walking now. So we took the shoes off and let her do her thing, and she just like wandered around the house and stuff and found her toys, because she knows where all of her toys are over there. And it was just so cute. Oh my goodness, so adorable. And then we decided to go outside for a little bit, so we put the shoes back on her and took her outside, and she just kind of stood in place, and she watched as her dad and her brother were throwing a frisbee back and forth. And then she like looked at, and then she like turned to walk over to me, and then she like just twisted without moving her feet at all. I was like, come on girl, you can do this. And then she like took a couple of steps awkwardly, and then I like picked her up and was sitting with her and just rocking her, and she actually almost fell asleep on me, which would have been the first time in like months that she would have done that. So that was adorable. And then we wrapped things up there and then came home. And then the boys went outside to play with the neighbor girls, and oh my goodness, they are so funny. So I don't know, they were playing some weird game. I don't know what. They play random games on the trampoline and stuff like that. And Drake was, or the boys, or they're all jumping around, and all of a sudden I hear Drake yell, "I'm the manager." I'm like, what? We were sitting inside like, wait, what's going on here? Does he even know what a manager is? And so when they came inside, I like looked at him like, hey Drake, do you know what a manager is? And he was saying like, oh, it's a person who's in charge of a company, right? I'm like, well, no, it's a CEO. And then I kind of gave him like the analogy of somebody being a manager of a store or something like that, like them being in charge of like an individual location, but not in charge of the whole thing. And he's like, oh, because that's what they always say, oh. But yeah, that was pretty funny. But they got some playtime with the girls. I actually got to play outside with them a lot this week, which was good. But it didn't last very long. Well, yeah. We had to put our 11-year-old in a freaking timeout. Like, I don't understand it. So we've been working with Alex about working with him on like being nice to his brother, because that is a common problem we are having with him just being very mean and bullying Drake. I know I mentioned a couple weeks ago the whole situation of the ditching while playing hide and seek and stuff like that. And so this all happened on Sunday too. So we're sitting inside, and all of a sudden we hear Drake yelling, "No, I'm not!" And we're like, okay, what's going on? So we called the boys over and we asked what was happening. And Drake said that Alex said that he acts like a 3-year-old sometimes. And so he was yelling, he was like saying no, or he was trying to like defend himself against that. And Alex kept just saying it, and so he just kept yelling, "No, I'm not," over. And so like we told Alex like, dude, that's not nice. That's not a nice thing to say. And it's like, and you know you were upsetting him because you got him to the point where he was yelling to be heard, you know. So we told him like, you need to be nice to your brother, otherwise you're coming inside, you're gonna sit on the couch, you're not gonna have any TV, you're not gonna have your Switch, you're not gonna have anything, you're just gonna sit there. And so then they all ran off to play again and stuff like that. And then they worked their way back to the trampoline again like a few minutes later, because they do that. They play on the trampoline for a little bit, then they go into the girls' backyard, and then they play in the way back in our backyard, and then trampoline, and they travel all over the place. Sometimes they go in the front yard. So they were back on the trampoline and stuff, and they were playing a game, and Alex kept changing the rules of the game because Drake was doing things that he didn't want him to do, so he kept changing the rules so that Drake wouldn't do those things. And like we were sitting listening for a few minutes of that, and then finally we're like, okay, that's it. And so we called Alex in, and he got put in timeout for like, I think it was probably for a good like 20 minutes or something like that. He was just sitting there. Gonna take a sip real quick. So yeah. So we had him sit inside for a bit, and then after a few minutes we told him, we're like, okay, you can go back outside now, but if we hear anything at all, you're coming back in, and you're not going to be going back out, and you're going to sit here and wait until it's time to go to Mom's house. Which at that point was like another 20 minutes until the boys were going back. So Alex said that it was like, okay, and then he went inside, and we didn't have any problems after that, thankfully. But man, it's just, we're struggling so hard to figure out why he's so mean to his brother. Like, he's he's all smiles and stuff when Sydney's around, but when it comes to Drake, he's like, you're annoying, but I want you to play with me, but we're gonna do it my way, not your way. And he's just very older brother mentality, and we're really trying to curb it. So we'll see if we can finally get there. And then, so that was Sunday. And then yesterday, Monday, so my fiance is off work this week. He took the week off to kind of give himself a break. And then we were supposed to, we had planned to do all of our cleaning on this week. But, you know, since the appraisal happened, we're like, well, I guess we don't have to do cleaning, but, you know, he still he's got plenty of vacation time, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the week off. We still have a couple things we're gonna get done. We have to organize the basement. We just have to like go through everything, because like there's a bunch of stuff that was just left from him and his ex-wife splitting up stuff, and like we haven't actually gone through that stuff since I moved in. So we just have piles of stuff on the shelves down in there, and there's like no organization. So it's like, okay, we need to get some organization down there and organize or go through stuff, throw out stuff that we don't want or need, and basically just, you know, make it ours. So yeah, that's our plan for this week. But yesterday he's like, I don't want to do anything at all. I'm like, okay, gotcha, that's fine. I don't want to do anything either. And then also yesterday was my day to sleep in, so I got to sleep until 10, which was amazing. And why I'm like so like ready to go this week. And yeah, today I had to get up with her, but I'll get there. So yeah, he just relaxed. He's been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. He just started that. And then I basically diamond painted literally all day yesterday. I was here yesterday, and so I did all of these I was down here. I did these 3 sections yesterday, and then I've done this so far this morning. Everybody, like every time I post a picture, everybody's like, dang, you're so fast. I'm like, I don't know how. I'm just doing it. But yeah, I've just kind of been on the push to get this done so I can move on to my ones I have for events. Although I'm kind of torn, because like I'm excited to see the full image done, because it's absolutely beautiful, as you can tell. But I don't want it to be over. I have thoroughly enjoyed working on this kit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think Jaded Gem Shop has definitely moved into my top favorite diamond painting company so far, or at this point, because oh my goodness, like this is absolutely it's beautifully rendered. The glue is fantastic. Like this canvas has been such a pleasure to work on. I have had absolutely no troubles with it at all, and yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. So definitely one of those situations where I'm kind of torn, because I'm excited to finish it, to see the final product, but I don't want to be done with it, because I only have one more of these paintings in my stash, and I have one more on the way that's going to be done in August, and that's all I can have for now until I get a job. Like 10 applications out, I still haven't gotten even like a rejection yet. Like, come on. But I guess no news is good news, right? Actually, I think I have 11 applications out. Because I think I still have one out with my fiance's company, but I know I'm not getting that position because it's not a local position. And I don't think they're going to be staying full remote. Let's see, over there. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about yesterday. So yeah, we kind of just relaxed yesterday and played with Sydney, and oh, there's one attached. I decided to oh, that's right, Cassie's coming over. Gotta respond real quick. That'll be funny. She usually watches these too. Oh, hey. Okay. Henrietta, it's about half an hour. Oh, I'll be done well before she gets here. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just diamond painted all day yesterday and played with Sydney and stuff while she... Sorry guys, that was really loud. While she like walked around the house and threw Legos at me and stuff, all that fun stuff. And yeah, not really much happened yesterday. Although oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. So I've been wanting to download Libby, but I haven't had a library card in ages, and actually getting out to the library right now has just been difficult because, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom right now, so I got a lot going on usually during my days. And so I was like, well, let me check out my local library and see if they do like online sign-ups for library cards. And so I did, and I was like, oh look, and I found it. So I was like, oh cool. So I signed up for an e-card for my library system, and then I downloaded the Libby app, and so I am currently re-listening, because I read the ACOTAR books, obviously, because I know all the stuff. I read through the entire series already. But now I'm going back and doing a listen. I'm listening to all the books again. And I'm starting with the first one. And oh my god, I forgot how annoying Feyre is in the first one. So annoying. Just all the constant, I need to get out of here. I need to get back to my family. Even though you've been told a million times your family is well cared for. And yeah, just... They're comfortable, they're fed, they're fine. They don't know where you truly are. Like, I don't know. If I was in a one-bedroom cabin with my two sisters, one of them who's a bitch, which is Nesta, of course, the one I'm working on, because nobody can argue that she was pretty nasty at the beginning, or she's pretty nasty, period, but she gets a redemption, so it's okay. Spoiler alert. But not really a big one. But yeah, it's just... Yeah, she left a one house cabin and is living in a mansion now where she has free reign and comfort and all the food she could want and comfy clothes and a warm bed and all this stuff, and she's like fighting so hard to get back, and it's like, no, don't go back. You don't want to go back. So yeah, I just forgot how annoying that was in the beginning. But I think I'm getting to that point now where we're getting past that, and she's going to start being more accepting of where she is. Eee, that's all I hear from upstairs right now. Eee. So yeah, I'm re-listening to that book. I would do a quick little ad for Sophie's Live tonight, but this isn't going up until tomorrow, so it'll be too late. But yeah, Sophie, Diamond Help Desk, over on Twitch, we're going to be doing an ACOTAR live stream tonight to kind of like a book club type deal to discuss the books and stuff like that. So I'm looking really forward to that. I always look forward to her live streams. We always have so much fun in them. So yeah. And then yeah, today has been mostly just taking care of the little one, chasing her around the house while she learns to maneuver. We're trying to transition her, or we're trying to get her used to sippy cups now, because we realize, like, we're not giving you that much liquid in a day, which is bad. We give her a bottle in the morning, and then she gets a bottle at night, but then aside from that, she doesn't really drink anything during the day. We're like, oh, we need to start working on that. So we are working on getting her used to a sippy cup. We have like one that's the bottle she uses, but it's also got a sippy cup transition lid. So we're working with that with her to see if that can help her get her way over there. So this morning I gave her her bottle with the sippy cup lid, and she did perfectly fine with it. She drank it with no problems. And then at lunch we gave her some water in it, and she was kind of fighting the water. I think at first she was fighting it because it was cold, because she's used to like warmer drinks, or at least room temp drinks. So I think we also have to get her just used to cold drinks as well. But yeah, we gave her some water, let her drink it and stuff, and then my fiance put it on the table next to the couch, the end table, so that way she could, grab it if she was thirsty or anything. And then she decided she was just gonna walk around the house with it instead. So she was just like walking around carrying her bottle of water with her, not drinking it, but it was pretty funny. So yeah, when she gets up from her nap, we'll probably try to give her some as well. So yeah, that was today. Let's see. Lots of E's. That's what I'm working on. I'm really looking forward to seeing this image, though. It's gonna be beautiful. Let's see. Oh. Time flies when you're having fun. So apparently we've been here for 45 minutes already. So let's see. What do we have coming up for the week? So obviously there's going to be an unboxing for my new Diamond Art Club paintings coming in. I'm not gonna hold back on that one. So yeah, we'll do an unboxing. I will be live on Twitch on Thursday and Saturday. I have a small shop haul in the works. I got a couple of things so far, things that you probably have already seen on the channel, like the tip already. Actually, I think that's the only thing you've seen. But I have some putty from Butterfly Effect Wares, and then I have glue dots from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe, plus the metal tip. I also have, on my way to me at some point, I have a new pen from Enabler's Outpost. I have a mystery box, which that will be its own separate video, because I know I want to put a big spoiler alert on there if people don't want to see what it is. So I have a mystery box, the Maui mystery box, coming from Enabler's Outpost. I think it said they should be shipping by the 12th, so I know they're preparing their summer mystery boxes right now. I don't know if that's the same or not, or different. So yeah, I'll have that come in. I have a pen coming from Enabler's Outpost. I have a tray coming from Firefly, but that's still a few weeks out. So yeah, I need to decide how I'm going to put out these videos. I'm probably going to I don't know. I'm gonna see how late it takes, because I might just wait for all this stuff and just do one big one all together. So yeah, you'll see an unboxing some point this week for a new Diamond Art Club kit. If you have an interest of seeing one or the other, just mention it in the comments below. Would you rather see Pegasus Constellation or Flower Mermaid? And if people have a preference, then I'll definitely do that one first. If there's like a tie or something like that, maybe I'll just do both. But yeah, I'll definitely have that. I'll probably have a post review, because this is going to be done here soon. Hopefully today, if not today, tomorrow. So I'll have a post review coming in the works here soon as well. Cassie's on her way from Henrietta, just so you're aware. So yeah, and that's what's to come this week. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think it's at least 2 videos. I think I usually post about 3 a week. I try to post a video every couple of days or so. I know some weeks have gotten a little bit further off of that, but life gets busy sometimes. Yeah. Is that all the E's? No, not even close. I have this habit with this painting that I finish a color and then I look around, I check the painting for more symbols, and I'm like, okay, none, we're good, put them away, pull out the next color as I'm working on that one. Oh look, there's more of that symbol. Every time. So yeah, I think that's about it for this one, right? Talked about my stuff, and like I said, if you are interested in following me on Twitch, I have that posted in the description box below. Would love to have you guys over there as well. I know not everybody likes Twitch, which, you know, it's understandable, and that's why I'm not gonna just like full on switch over there. I know I have people over here that I would like to continue to do stuff for, so I will not be giving this up at all. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to talk about. So yeah, keep your eye out this week. Like I said, if you are interested in seeing one or the other, Flower Mermaid or Pegasus Constellation, let me know below, and I will go ahead and choose my unboxing based on what you guys say. And honestly, if you guys don't mind, then I'll just pick one and go. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and then obviously throw me a comment. How are you guys doing? Which unboxing would you prefer to see? How about let's do a flower emoji in the comments because I've been reading ACOTAR, I've been A Court of Roses and Thorns, I've been in the Spring Court, so let's do flower for the Spring Court. Throw me a flower down in the emojis if you made it to the end of this video. And if you made it this far and you're not already subscribed, you might like it here, so you might want to just hit that little new angle of the camera, sorry. You might just hit that little subscribe button right down there. And then hit the little bell to be notified whenever I post videos. Generally, I post WIP and chats on Wednesdays, but things like unboxings, small shop hauls, post reviews, what have you, that's posted at random. So yeah, and that should be it for this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!